Hey everyone out there, this is Mark Weiss. You're tuned in to CMS TV. Don't go anywhere. Stay there.
I wanted to get to this last week, so I'll just bring it up early.
Okay.
I wanted to thank you for hooking me up with that interview with Mark Weiss, the
Sure.
Mark Weiss.
Yeah, well, you asked. You said if we could make it happen.
Well, I understand, and it did happen. It went off really well, and we hit it off pretty well. And he says that he'd like to do some more stuff with us. So,
Well, that's cool.
we'll see where that goes. But if you haven't seen the interview, or if you haven't purchased the new Mark Weiss book, The Decade That Rocked, man, you should go get that. It's a badass book, and if you have an interest in 80s hard rock and metal, I think that would definitely be a cool addition to any of your collectibles.
Yeah. Yeah. And you should subscribe to CMS TV anyway. You should be watching all these interviews because they're fun.
Yeah,
That was a fun one. That was a really fun one. I watched it instead of listening to it. It was a fun one.
Yeah, it was. So, he was pretty down with it and was just like, oh, wow, that's cool. It's just like, I'm not used to doing interviews. I've never done interviews up until this point, but, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. He seemed real comfortable.
Yeah, he was a good dude. So I like talking to him. So, yeah, go check that kind of stuff out. Subscribe to CMS TV. It's really inexpensive. It's just $7 a month, $6.99. And you get all the videos, and you're not going to be censored by YouTube.
No. And as an added thing, I haven't even told you this, although you may have seen it on the CMS socials. I'm just waiting for it to get here. I bought the Gwyneth Paltrow
pussy candles.
Yeah, the pussy smells like my pussy candle, which we will absolutely do a lighting and a sniff test with right here only on CMS TV. It will not. Right. I will not be posting it to the podcast. If you want to get my actual showing of the candle and actual sniff of Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy, only on CMS TV.
Sniff my vag.
Yeah, exactly. What a dumb thing. And it was so dumb that I had to buy it.
Well, it was so dumb that she got your money.
Of course. And that's fine.
Yeah.
It was worth $30 or whatever it was for the candle.
Wow. Just that's how much that candle was. It's a single candle.
It's one of the bigger candles. I mean, it's not worth $30, but I don't know though. If she actually rubbed her pussy on it, it might be worth $30, but
you gotta wonder exactly what's involved there to have her scent in the candle.
Yeah. Do you think that she like rubs her fingers up in her pussy and gets it all milked up and then, lights a candle and adds vinegar and then tests against her fingers or something? Or
no idea.
How do they come up with knowing that it smells like her pussy?
Yeah. How do we know it smells like her vag?
Yeah. I'm thinking I want some proof. It might be false advertising.
Yeah. What is it about that chick's vag? It's just you got to get some of that.
Yeah.
You only spend $30 on a candle.
Yeah. And really, when you think about it, it makes no sense. A pussy is basically ugly. It just looks like somebody had a fucking food fight at Arby's. It's not an attractive thing. It stinks. It at best it smells like perfumed tuna. At worst, it smells like it's going to kill you.
I don't know what chicks you've been involved with.
Pussy is not to have a great smell. Come on.
Really? Oh, dude.
Come on. It doesn't have a great smell. You kidding me? What smells better, a steak or a pussy?
Well, a steak, but the thing is if you're describing your experiences as somebody having a tuna fight, it's just like,
I'm saying that I'm being realistic about what pussy smells like. It doesn't smell like fucking. Look, a McDonald's fucking Big Mac smells better than pussy. All food basically smells better than most food smells better than pussy.
Right.
Maybe some Fermunda cheese or stuff like that. But for the most part, food smells better than pussy. Yes.
Well, I think also what they're indicating here that from the billing, as far as regarding the festival billing, like, I think LA Guns, the Tracy and Phil version,
Okay.
ran into this
Oh,
and
that billing. All right.
at M3, where
So
they were, oh, well, you're putting us on at noon, and we think we should probably go on at 6.
okay.
Well, we're putting you on at noon. Well, nobody's going to be there at noon. Well, that's where we're slotting you. So deal with it.
Yeah, show up and play.
Yeah.
And then if you don't show up and play, you owe us twice the money back.
Pretty much. Well, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
So we're going to book you. You're going to route your fucking tour around this show. Then we're going to get you there. And then we're going to say, well, you thought you were playing 6, but now you're playing at 11 a.m. And if you don't do it, then you owe us back $20,000 for a $10,000 show.
Right.
Fuck that.
That's basically what it boils down to.
That's fucking crazy.
All right. Well, regarding merchandising, the purchaser will retain 30% of the artist's merchandise sales and send 70% to the artist within 2 weeks following the festival.
Yeah, bands can't live like that.
Yeah. So basically, if you sell a $40 shirt, what's 30% of $40?
Well, 25% would be $10, so roughly $12.50, roughly.
Yeah. And then you don't get your money for 2 more weeks after that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not like bands actually need the merchandise just to survive to go to the next show. They don't need their merch money. This is stupid.
Airfare and accommodations, those expenses will be the responsibility of the artist.
Of course they will. They're partners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As far as sponsorship goes,
the
promoter controls all sponsorship at the festival without any restrictions, and the artist may not promote brands on stage or in its productions.
I'm actually okay with that one. If it's their festival, then don't promote other shit.
The radius clause. Violation of a radius clause without the festival's prior authorization and writing will, at the festival's sole discretion, result in either a reduction of the artist's fee or the removal of the artist from the event, with any pre-event deposits returned to the festival immediately.
Yeah. That fucking that radius thing, by the way, it has absolutely ruined Cleveland as a fucking as a spot.
Yeah, because if people play in Toledo or Pittsburgh or Columbus or Akron or wherever it might be.
Well, I could tell you the festival, Sonic Temple, which used to be the Rock on the Range. You got 3 days. You have every basic band, mid-size and large band that's on tour in the summer. They all play Rock on the Range. So none of those 60 fucking bands can play Cleveland over the summer.
Yeah, because it's like within 150 miles or something like that.
And that's when they're on tour, is over that summer. So you don't see any of them. It fucking sucks. I hate the Sonic Temple or Rock on the Range for that reason. That now I can never see any good shows because they all go to fucking Sonic Temple. It's like, fuck, I don't really want to go down there. I mean, I've been a couple times, and to be honest, it ain't that great.
Like at Bob Evans, when I worked at Bob Evans as a kid, when I was in my teens, they used to serve these grits. It was like, it almost came in the way that they cooked it. It was almost like in a loaf, and then they would cut it and put it on the plate, and they'd put like gravy on it or syrup on it. But it was just too, the only way that I can describe it, because I wasn't a fan or I didn't enjoy it at all, because I tasted it, but I didn't like it. It was kind of like sandy.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's like spooning a big mouthful of fucking wet sand into your
Yeah,
mouth.
it is. That's exactly what it's like. I don't know why people like it, but people like it. And that was a popular dish at Bob Evans was grits.
They always serve that shit at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
which,
that too. That same place. Same type of place.
which I'd like to protest the name of that place. I would like it called Neutral Color Barrel, please. But you know, I always get mad at myself. I order the same breakfast every single time. I order the poor boy breakfast with the pork chops, and I because it comes with like a million fucking sides with it. I always forget to swap out the fucking
grits,
for like an extra biscuit and gravy or something,
or maybe like a fruit bowl or something.
Or, you know, please, have you seen me? I don't eat fruit bowls. Come on. I eat, like I said, an extra biscuit for gravy.
Right.
You know, I got to eat something horrible for me.
Right.
But no, you know, and then they bring it out, and I'm just like, oh, what a fucking waste bringing this.
I forgot about the fucking side of grits.
Yeah. Big old fucking what do they call those things? A dab or a pad of butter, half melted in the middle of it, so you get that fucking awful tasting fake margarine shit.
Them is hominy grits.
Yeah, hominy grits. Okay.
Yeah. It's corn. It's corn that's simmered in water.
It's a small bowl of a buttered cat box. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Well, that kind of describes it.
That's what it is. It's fucking gross.
I've never been a fan of biscuits and gravy. Have you?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, really?
Love it. Dude.
See, when I worked at Bob Evans back in the 80s, you know, because you know they're the down home country cooking restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, I know that they've gone through a lot of changes since then, but back then, you know, they were known for their pork sausage and their eggs and their ham and their grits and their gravy and their biscuits and all that shit. And you know, I'm not a fan of like the greasy pork. The pork, you know, I don't like that. The biscuits and gravy, they just weighed heavy on my stomach because I tried all that stuff and I was like, I'm not digging that at all.
Of course you're not. You're the guy that just asked me when they bring me a full table of food if I ask for a fruit bowl. Jesus Christ, dude. Of course you don't like anything that's terrible for you.
Yeah, I just didn't dig that at all. It's like, man, that weighs that's like cement in my stomach.
What do you eat that's absolutely horrendous for you?
Probably
like,
pizza.
Pizza, even that's got somewhat healthy, sort of.
But pizza's not that good for you.
Not really. I mean, do you ever eat like, I don't know, gummy bears or gum?
No.
Or any a Hershey bar, a fucking Three Musketeer.
No.
Nothing.
The worst thing I do for myself is I drink vodka.
Yeah, but even that, you don't drink a ton of it.
I don't drink a ton of it. No, I only drink it during the show. I don't do it through the week.
And over the course of the show, what do you drink? A quarter bottle?
No, not even that much. It's probably I drink one shot a break, so 5 shots.
5 shots in 6 hours.
Yeah.
I drank like 16 drinks last night in 4 hours. And they were all doubles.
Nah, you know, again, I enjoy a cocktail, but not to the point of just excess.
Yeah, you don't do nothing dangerous.
No, because I don't like feeling bad. I don't like to feel bad. I don't like to feel like, oh, I shouldn't have ate that. Oh, you know, I feel sick. Oh man, I drank too much. I got a headache. I don't like any of that. I don't like feeling just
I don't think anyone likes it, but you like to, you know, I like today. I felt like shit today, so I slept all day, and that sucked.
But you blew a whole day because you had to sleep it off.
Yeah, but that was okay because I had so much fun the night before that was worth giving up a day.
All right, so you don't mind the trade-off.
I don't. I really don't. And truth be told, I don't usually get hangovers, and I didn't really have a hangover today. I didn't have the headache or anything. I just was sluggish as fuck, you know, and just decided to sleep. But yeah, I don't mind the trade-off. Fuck no. Not if I'm having a good time.
And before I go, shout out to the Classic Metal Show. I did an interview on there yesterday. Dudes are intelligent, awesome, prepared, funny. Please check them out. Classic Metal Show. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.